thanking once again Carissa Marshall for that beautiful rendition. What a way to sanctify the air that we're breathing to be able to inspire us with those, not just the words, but the tone qualities of your message. So thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
And I want to thank each and every one of you for getting up so early. And I know that when you have meetings during a week, an early morning meeting, it's always brings about a certain effort to be here. So I want to thank you individually and collectively. Dr. Bernice King for the very kind invitation to be here as part of this significant occasion, recognizing the 50th anniversary of the Nobel Peace Prize acceptance by Dr. Martin Luther King, your father, and as you did, recognizing the contributions of Coretta Scott King, your mother, without whose efforts we would not be here. So we realize that you carrying on the work is not just a commitment to your parents, but it is a commitment to the community and the world. And we salute you for that. And we're grateful to you for making your life an embodiment and a message to the future. So thank you for the invitation to be here. I had the opportunity before we began to have a conversation with Cesar Mitchell and also Lisa Borders about our mutual experience as members of City Council, which is where I started my career many years ago in Cleveland. So as I stood here and saw each succeeding speaker, I looked not only at them, but I looked at the shadow that was cast. And I want to make I want to make an observation that during my time in Congress, and even now, I would go early in the morning to the Capitol Rotunda, and there were two statues within the Rotunda that always caught my attention. One was that of Abraham Lincoln, extending the Emancipation Proclamation, not just in that time and space, but to emancipate everyone who comes by, an eternal message in that pose. And then there's the statue of Dr. King, who paradoxically is seemingly immobilized. But as I sat there listening to the previous speakers, I'd see this reflection of light and a shadow that's cast, and how the form of the shadow seemed to, in some way, insinuate the kind of energy that Dr. King, in his pose in that beautiful sculpture inside the Capitol, represents. And I thought, well, each of us in our lives can, in some way, become through light shining upon our work, become a reflection, a silhouette, a shadow of some larger person, some larger commitment. So thank you for giving me this opportunity to join you here this morning. Thank you to Leona Davenport for her kind introduction, and to Tangela Gray for all the details that had to be worked out to make it possible for me to be here. And each and every one of you for your own commitment in the work of peace. As we gather this morning to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Dr. Martin Luther King and his Nobel Peace Prize acceptance speech in Oslo on December 10, 1964, let us make of this meeting a meditation of matters consequential and discuss things which embrace the living consciousness of America's apostle of peace, who believed in challenging prevailing thinking and calling each other to a higher expression of who we are. Let us speak of surmounting the myths and misunderstandings which plague our current world